Well, this morning's hunt struck out, but now we're in here warming up. So I had a bobcat like hunting me while I was out there. If you've never heard of bobcat screech, YouTube it. It's not a pleasant sound. I can tell you that much. We know we have one that lives up on top of the hill, and we have like a mutual agreement. Like she stays up there, we stay down here. Well, she was circling me, and it was pitch black because it was a morning hunt, and I was waiting for the sun to rise. So I'm sure she had a little impact to the hunting this morning. But we got the chores done. Jen and I just got those done, and then we're gonna make some breakfast, get the day going, and we'll be back out there this afternoon. All right, so it's several hours later. As you may be able to tell, it's the evening. The sun is starting to set, and Wyatt and I, he's in there. We are not hunting. So we did not get to go this evening, unfortunately. Other life priorities came into play. So we'll try again tomorrow. Hopefully we'll see something then. It's a new hunting area. This is the first time we've ever hunted on this property. So it's learning all the different ways. We did do a feed block like at the beginning of fall. So we know they're up there. We've been seeing them. But we also have that bobcat, and I don't know, he might be, he, whatever, might be running them away. But we did have to get some feed for the animals, so we're gonna get that unloaded, and then we'll talk to y'all for just a second. Show them muscles. Look, get it. You want to get it right in there.
Okay, go that way, Raylan.
Teamwork makes the dream work. I want to see how well y'all work together.
Raise it.
Hey, yeah.
Alright, I got it on my knees. Me too.
You're basically there.
Alright.
Let's try not to take the twine off.
Alright, put it up there. Alright, I got it. All you need to pull, all you need to do is push it up there.
Hang on, you're about to lose this. You don't want to take it off. All right.
Keep pushing.
Look at y'all. Teamwork makes the dream work. That's good. That's good. Y'all got it. High fives. High fives all around. Good job. Good job.
Now in the house.
Yeah. All right, sit down. Don't move.
Okay. Okay. Hi, guys. Wait, he didn't put the... Oh, that's fine. Oh, geez. Uh-oh. They want it for us. Bye, Tillage. Get it up. Look, get it up. Get it up, Chucky, get it up. Let's go, Chucky. Oh my. Hey.
All right, kids helped out with doing the chores, eating chores this evening. And now I got some pretty exciting news to tell you about. It's nice to see everything in here doing really good. But what I wanted to tell you all about is with these green stocks. So y'all have heard me talk about these spinners, right? These awesome things down here that you set your green stock on that we raved about. Well, they've been on back order for quite some time, but they are officially back in stock now. And that's super exciting because that really does a game changer with these green stocks, just being able to spin them around. It makes planting, it makes harvesting, it makes sunlight all a whole different level, because if you're doing this in a spot that maybe doesn't get full-blown sunlight and you need to rotate it so you don't get leggy, that spinner's got it done. So they got it on sale right now. Don't quote me, it'll be down below. But it's like daggone near 50% off what they normally do. Now we do have a code, Stivers, just our last name in all caps, that will give you $10 off, but that's if you spend $75 or more. So if you're just getting a spinner, that may not work out for you. However, they already got them discounted down, and so you need to go get you some, because these things are game changers if you got a green stock. Now, if you go get you a green stock and a spinner, use that code and that'll help you out. I'll have it linked all down below. But they've been on back order for like a year. So this is some exciting news. That's why I wanted to share it with you all. And they will not be there long. I'm sure there's a limited quantity, and the surge to get these things because people want them so bad, they'll probably go back out of stock. Hopefully not, but I would go get it just in case. And just an FYI, I heard they're gonna have a pretty big Black Friday sale coming too. So stay tuned for that. We'll let you know about it. But back to hunting, one of the big things that we wanted to talk about, I guess it's a little controversial. I mean, I guess I get it, is what I'm trying to say, but I also don't get it. It's an important part of our food chain, it's an important part of sustainability, and it's an important part of homesteading. Like I have preached a million times, there's no way for one couple family to be 100% sustainable on everything that you may want, right? That's the big key of sustainability. We could survive. You could 100% make yourself sustainable and feed yourself something, right? Like if you had to just eat something, yeah, you probably have enough to scarf down to fill your belly. But to us, sustainability is being able to live the riches of life from your own farm, not just surviving, thriving. And so to thrive, you need more than just like tomato juice for a year worth, right? You need all the things that you can possibly get. One of that, at least for us, because we're meat eaters, is meat. And so the one thing about our farm specifically is it's very much a dairy farm. We have dairy cattle, we have dairy goats. And so the most meat that we currently have is a pig, and then the offspring of our Angus Jersey bull and our dairy cows. We'll be eating the steers that come from that, but that takes a long time to get to pregnancy, to birth, to growing it out, to butchering. But you can do things in the interim, and that's hunting. Hunting is a skill that we should all know. It's going to pay off in the long run in a lot of ways. So getting that practice in is something that you really need to do. And when I go hunting, it is not for sport. It is not for fun. It is not for the big buck that we can put on the wall. It is to feed. It's to fill our freezer and eat that deer that we harvest, butcher on our own property, and really make sure that its values are what we would do for the animals that we butcher that's on our farm. And I'm going to tell you right now, if you haven't gone hunting, it's different than raising and butchering your own meat. There is an adrenaline rush that comes with it. I'm not going to lie. You feel it at the moment you see that deer. You have to have controlled breathing. You have to be able to focus because there is a lot of excitement where there's not when you butcher your own animals. But it has the same core value, filling your freezer to feed your family. And if y'all haven't had venison, whoo-wee, you're missing out. Jim makes one killer deer chili. And then take the meat part out of the whole situation. There's something about going into the woods, you walk out a different person because you have nothing to do besides sit there and think and be in your own thoughts. And I tell you what, if there's anything that's ailing you or bothering you, that's where you're gonna find the answers to it, is out in the woods hunting by yourself. No electronics, nothing like that, just you, the cold, and the hope for a deer. God reaches you there. So is hunting for everyone? No, not at all. And I totally get it. However, there's some things that you can do that people get out of hunting. One thing is go sit in the woods. Go sit in the woods, be alone, no electronics, put things down, and go find some quiet time. And you can reflect on yourself. If you have big decisions that you're facing, which we are, a lot of us are right now, right? That's a spot where you can really connect with God and really try to narrow down and figure out what's best for your family. Because the one thing that I always pray about is, God put me here to protect his children, the 3 that are in that house, while they're here. And so I talk to him a lot and making sure that I'm trying to guide in the right path. And you know what? I never leave that woods without my answer. And it's a blessing in disguise, because you may think I'm just going hunting. And then when you bring your own kids out there and it's their first few times, there ain't nothing better. Literally nothing better than having your son or daughter out there with you, and that excitement they feel, and some of the they learn so much in the woods, especially in the world and days that we have right now with all the electronics and technology. Sometimes it's hard to keep them away from it because it's so easily accessible. But out in that woods, there ain't nothing to grab. They're gonna find out what boring is, and that's a good thing for children to find out. What does boring look like, and what do I do when I'm bored? So I wish we could wrap this bad boy. Thank you, turkeys. I wish we could wrap this bad boy up with me showing you a picture of the deer that Wyatt and I got, but we didn't. We scratched out 2 times, and then this evening we weren't able to go, but that's okay. We'll be back at it in the morning. Fingers crossed, this new hunting area, we'll figure out what the deer are doing. And you know, well, if we don't get anything, we got a little closer to God. Y'all, if you haven't subscribed, make sure to down below. We love you. Until the next one. Bye.